There is a line that runs across the world, and along it, strange things are happening. The 37th parallel is ground zero for some of the strangest phenomena going on right now on planet Earth. Witnesses not only from the general public, but from military personnel of UFO sightings all along this strip.
There is report after report of UFO sightings along the 37th parallel, not only in the sky, but landing on the ground.
And stories, along with records in sacred places, showing visitation along this parallel from the past.
The cheetahs descended from the sky, and it just so happens it was right along the 37th parallel. So you do have to wonder, all these beings coming to the 37th parallel line for a specific reason.
Even reports of strange beings and animals, including animal mutilations, all across the 37th parallel.
Well, I do think that some of the greatest evidence is with all these animal mutilations that are unexplained along the 37th parallel.
Does this evidence suggest not only proof of otherworldly beings and alien life, but perhaps ancient action figures are buried deep beneath the Earth's surface? So you do have to ask yourself, are these otherworldly beings coming to the 37th parallel not only to investigate humankind, but to find some of these ancient action figures from Hot Toys? There is a doorway that leads to the notion that life here began out there, far across the universe. Join Aries Tarrington as he embarks on a quest to uncover ancient action figures, not only on planet Earth, but in other realities and other Earths across the universe. Let's go ahead and jump into this reality. Right now. All right, and welcome everyone to another episode of the Aries Tarrington Show, right here at 6 Scale Cantina. Let's go ahead and jump right into this episode. And when you look upon this banner, many of you are looking upon a star and wishing upon a star. How about a couple more from the Ahsoka series? And when you gaze upon, you're seeing a Darkside Anakin on that banner, and you're also seeing Ezra Bridger also on that banner. You have to kind of go by the trends. Just how many figures has Hot Toys released from this series? Can you go by those trends to be able to ascertain if they would continue or have it on their docket to put out some key characters that were in this series still to come. And when you go ahead and take a look at everything that they came out with so far and flashing some of these figures up on the screen, and we're going to get through all of them that have come out from Hot Toys for the Ahsoka series, you can see that Shin is 1, Baylan is 2, the Mandalorian Super Commando is 3. That's 3 figures right there. Let's continue to scroll down. Okay? Then you can see that Ahsoka the White is 4. And Ahsoka Padawan is 5. Hera is 6. Sabine is 7. That's 7 right there. Continuing to scroll down, Marek is 8. Thrawn is 9. Enoch is 10. Continuing to scroll down, Chopper is 11. Rex is 12. And the Night Trooper equals 13. 13 figures from Hot Toys for the Ahsoka series. And you have to wonder, will there be a 14th and a 15th? And will one of those be in the form of Ezra Bridger? And whether they come out with this outfit here or his other outfits, or perhaps even 2 versions of this character, this would be absolutely outstanding if we can get him in the Trooper outfit here. That would be absolutely fantastic. But honestly, such a pivotal character for this series. And if you're watching the last few episodes and what transpired the last couple of episodes and how important this character is for some of the decisions that were made, it is absolutely crazy. And this is a outstanding actor, and I think that they would absolutely be able to nail this head sculpt for sure. To be quite honest with you, I really do think that you could even get an artisan version of Ezra from this series. My gosh, just go ahead and bring it on for sure. And when you talk about artisan versions, continuing to look at some of the possibilities here, you know, also from this series, Anakin was in there. And if you saw the series, there was some dreamy scenes of Ahsoka with Anakin, and as Darth Vader kind of for a couple of seconds walks down towards her, changing back and forth into Darkside Anakin. It was pretty freaking cool, actually. You can see this battle right here. There's his red lightsaber. There's him battling Ahsoka. And could they put this out in, with the Darkside line, and as also seen in the Ahsoka series, could even say as also seen, also from, the Revenge of the Sith, Darkside Anakin. They could even also say as also seen in very quickly, but in the Obi-Wan series. And I say, yes, they could do all of the above. And the thing you have to ask yourself is just why did this figure not come with a sculpted hair version? Why didn't the artisan Anakin, pulling that up right here, why didn't this come with sculpted hair? The artisan Joker came with sculpted hair. The artisan Scarlet Witch came with sculpted hair. So why didn't this Anakin Skywalker come with sculpted hair? Is it possible that perhaps Hot Toys knows that there is a Darkside version with perhaps an accompanying sculpted hair and rooted hair Darkside version for collectors that is due to come out? And I say, yes. There's not a chance with all the scenes with Darkside Anakin that we wouldn't see Hot Toys capitalize on putting out this figure. They did it before. They absolutely did it before with the regular Anakin. They did it with the regular Anakin here. And pulling this up onto the screen, this is the Darkside Anakin that they put out. And the only difference is this base and the colored eyes to the regular Anakin they put out with. They gave you the same exact figure. Would they do that again? And I believe that they would, because they made money off it in the past. And right now you're seeing this Darkside Anakin, which sat in stock for a little bit actually way back years ago. And now, kind of funny, it is an absolute grail. But would they go ahead and do that while the artisan version of the regular Anakin is up? Absolutely. Just like when there's other versions of Scarlet Witch that were up and they gave you the artisan and a sculpted version anyway. They're doing that left and right with so many characters, whether it's Spider-Man, whether it's Iron Man, whether it's Loki, whether it's the Scarlet Witch, whether it's Luke, whether it's this, whether it's that, whether it's 3PO. They will absolutely put multiple versions out at once. Remember, with this artisan version, it's one of a kind. It's limited to 3,000 pieces. Here, I'll blow it up for you. 3,000 pieces, as you're seeing on the screen. And for me, I must have this figure. If they come out with a Darkside version that is also artisan, that is limited, that will be a different exclusive figure. And they'll probably, with that version, give you a sculpted hair version, probably without a number, limited edition number. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But with everything that they've been coming out with Ahsoka, and with a year where there's just not a whole lot that's coming out. There's one movie in particular I absolutely can't wait for them to come out with. And we'll get into that in a second. But really, there's not a whole lot on top of that. And you're starting to see so many figures from films and TV shows of the past. Look at the Ben Affleck Batman from Batman vs. Superman 2.0. Look at another Spider-Man 2 figure that has just also come out. Look at Han Solo from Return of the Jedi. Gosh, basically just a month after the end of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Hot Toys is coming out with figures from shows from last year and shows from years past and films from the past, because there's just not enough content that is new that is coming out in 2024. Would they hold off on a Darkside Anakin? Absolutely, absolutely not. And when you take a look at this banner, besides Ezra and besides Anakin, there is something coming out this year that is going to be absolutely fantastic. And I think many of you know exactly what I am referring to. And this in particular character is going to be coming out in this movie. And let me just go ahead and pull it up. And there you see it on the banner right above me. And now by himself, Wolverine. But you do have to wonder, is Wolverine, with his crazy hair, a candidate for an artisan version? And I say, oh, you bet your butt he absolutely is. Absolutely is. And I think you're going to get maybe a few different versions of Wolverine from this Deadpool movie that is coming out for sure. But don't think that every version of Wolverine that we get in 2024 has to come absolutely just from this Deadpool and Wolverine movie. There's so many ways. Look at that hair. There are so many ways that they could come out with Wolverine figures. And I'm telling you, you may get quite a lot of X-Men and quite a lot of cameos from this film, especially when you consider that there's just not a whole lot of new stuff compared to 2023 in 2024. But may I suggest that you won't just get Wolverine just from this particular film. I believe you can get it from different versions. You're certainly going to get him in his classic suit here. I mean, this is, I just can't wait. And could you get an artisan version? Yes. Are you going to get a sculpted version? We all know 100%. And a few probably sculpted versions. But will you get an artisan? I really, really feel that there's going to be one offered here with Hugh Jackman. Rolling eyes function. Are you kidding me? Speaking about artisan versions. Speaking about it. Listen, let's talk about this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and otherworldly beings, Chewbacca from A New Hope. And every time there has been a Chewbacca figure from Hot Toys, there has been an accompanying Han Solo. So just like with the Scarlet Witch, so many multiple versions, so many multiple versions of Loki, Spider-Man, of course, Iron Man, of course, Darth Vader, of course, Luke Skywalker, of course, Batman. Don't even get me going. How many Christian Bale versions of Batman? How many versions of Batman? It's the Batman. But don't think for a second that Chewbacca is not coming. They're setting you up for Chewbacca because they just gave you very, very recently this figure right here that was number one for just about 5 weeks. Almost 5 weeks. This Han Solo. And will they just come out with a Chewbacca just to match this and for the very first time not offer Chewbacca in a 2-pack? And I say, no, they will. But if they do, how? And I firmly believe that there is an artisan version of Han Solo that is coming down the pike. And is it possible that with an artisan version of Han Solo, they may pair that with an artisan version of Chewbacca? Oh, ancient action figure theorists say yes. Absolutely. Every time Hot Toys embarks on a 2-pack of Han Solo and Chewbacca, money talks. Ka-ching, ka-ching. You can hear the music. Money is ringing in Hot Toys' ears, in Sideshow's ears. When you talk about a 2-pack, it is hard to argue anything better than Han and Chewie with the IPs that Hot Toys has right now. My goodness. And I firmly believe that before the end of the year, we just may get a 2-pack of Han Solo and Chewbacca. But if that Chewbacca is going to be in artisan form, you would have Han Solo with it. And I'm telling you, what a box that would be. What a box. What a size. But they've been giving you gargantuan sized boxes anyway. Did you see Boba and the Throne? Did you see some of these boxes? So if you've got the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, the Warner Brothers 100 like I do, and you saw the little mason jar in there, you're probably looking at Boba and the Throne. Some box size like that to put both of those in. It's going to be bigger than the A New Hope or the Force Awakens 2-pack. But I'm telling you right now, absolutely do not rule out Chewbacca and a 2-pack. And I am still, this is still my announcement of the year so far. And I just absolutely love this figure. And again, as I've talked about many times, adore how they captured the hair exactly the way it should be from Return of the Jedi. My goodness gracious. I absolutely am just so stoked about this year. You're talking about Chewbacca, perhaps another Han Solo. You're talking about Wolverine, multiple versions of Wolverine. You're talking about Ezra Bridger. You're talking about Darkside Anakin. But what could be another figure that is needed? That is so needed. When you talk about 85 years of Batman, and quite frankly, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. We're getting Bane. We're getting another Joker. The Bane is another Bane. And obviously we have a gazillion Christian Bales. Okay? We've got Anne Hathaway. And we've got figures from the past as well. Harvey Dent. Okay, we got Commissioner Gordon. We've gotten good stuff. But what have we not gotten yet? What have we not received yet? And let me tell you something, baby. This is not only a villain that was the prime villain in the first movie, but a villain that had great significance in the third film with Bane. So you have to ask yourself, is it possible that Hot Toys would weigh the reality of how much a Ra's al Ghul would sell for them compared to, let's say, Gore, speaking of Christian Bale, from Love and Thunder? Maybe even also considering Thor from Love and Thunder. Maybe even also considering the Grand Inquisitor from Star Wars. Or the second version of the Heavy Infantry, Mandalorian. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. A Liam Neeson, where they already have a Liam Neeson likeness with a Qui-Gon Jinn, of a prominent villain for Batman 85 years? This is a missing piece from Hot Toys. I'm not talking about third party. From Hot Toys, you are missing this piece for sure. And how awesome would this be? Do you remember some of these scenes and what happened between Ra's al Ghul and Batman in the first film. I mean, come on. Come on. And his kid, who's basically after Batman in the third film. And I'm telling you right now, this has Hot Toys and money written all over this particular item for sure. And I think it would be right in this outfit. If I was to put this figure out, if you guys want to take a gander, look at this here. Coming with his sword. You see those boots. You see those pants. You see that coat that he has on. You see the this has Hot Toys written all over it. Howard, if you're watching, absolutely, you've got to see that this would be absolutely epic, absolutely stunning, absolutely unbelievable. And wait a minute, looks like I'm getting a call. Could it be from one of these extraterrestrials from the 37th parallel? Let's pick it up and find out, baby. Hello? A collect call from the 37th parallel. Mm-hmm. Well, where? It goes all the way around the Earth on the 37th parallel. Mm-hmm. But it's a different Earth. But AT&T. Yes, I accept the charges. Hello? Howard! Okay, but you're not Howard from my reality. Mm-hmm. So this is not the Howard Chan from Hot Toys in this reality, no. Yes, Mr. Chan, but you are the real Howard Chan. That's Earth 57. Mm-hmm. And Heinz 57 is known as Heinz 58 where you are. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Chick-fil-A is spelled right where you are. It's with C-H-I-C. Well, so I guess I used to be in that reality then. Mm-hmm. I was transported here. And in your reality, Ra's al Ghul has been out, just like Bane has been out, and you're getting ready to put out a 2.0. Well, listen, can I at least get the 1.0, baby? What do you mean don't call you baby? Well, I'm sure that this Howard here wouldn't mind. That's what I do. That's what I say. No, I don't want to talk to the 13th skull. Mm-hmm. No, I will catch him. No, I'm not going to go water skiing with him next week. Hello? Hello? Well, anyway, you heard it right there. This Ra's al Ghul is available in a different reality. So you have to wonder, would it be soon available in this reality? And I say, yes. Oh, 6 scale Cantina. Did you smash the like button? Did you subscribe if this is the first time you're watching? The Aries Tarrington, who serves up all the 6 scale action figure talk. Come on. Come on, baby. Check this out. All you insiders who watch me, you're all ancient action figure theorists, and there's many ancient action figure theorists who are thinking about joining. And if you want to join, check out this new Insider Extra I'm going to be putting out here in just several days. And why are some of these in stock? Why is Sylvie in stock? Why is that dead zombie Strange in stock? Why is Yelena in stock? Why is that one exclusive version of that Luke Skywalker from the Mando in stock? Is there reasons for this? And you're not going to want to miss this episode, as I'll give you expanded thoughts and heightened analysis from all the data and the trends the Dark Jedi follows. All you got to do is click on the little join button on the channel. See everything that it comes with. If you think you could benefit from joining my channel, and I think you can, I appreciate your support. Indeed, baby. Remember, I don't always finish coffee. Is that the 13th skull? You have to wonder. and then wash it down with wizard juice. But when I do, baby, I do it right here at the 6 Scale Cantina. Stay thirsty, my friends.